Like, I imagine at some point you're sitting in a bath and it's like, it'd be reducing temps so gradually over time that you maybe don't even notice, but it turns out you're just sitting in a little pool of cold water. It just seems a bit depressing.
Medical skills to trade, if you're interested.
Medical skills to trade, excuse me? The practitioner's first aid. Oh, those dudes way up there. I guess. I already have a medic though. We got Moon, so I don't hugely care. I reckon if I ally with them though, they'd be giving me like +1 medicine per day or something like that. I don't know. We need to do something so we get the story goal to take over again, because we're still waiting for the next step on this. Ah, I got one shot playing on Nightmare still. Ugh. Ugh. That's no good. Why is... There we go. The mouse sensitivity is strange. It was really low until I aimed. Now it's normal again.
Our scouts found where these fuckers are holed up.
Huh.
Time to take them out once and for all.
Alright, why am I getting so much influence suddenly?
Nobody else will ever bother this town. Our legacy of law and order will be set in stone.
I guess that's like 11 influence per person that we've got or something like that. That was a bit strange. Finish the sheriff quest line and thus the community without intending on it? You just accidentally do it? Wow. Alright. It's from all the stream followers. I'm getting actual real life influence. Oh. Taff, you actually healthy? Kind of. A little bit. She's minus 50 health. Double check your inventory. I'll put the M4A1 away. Take the silencer off too. Sure. We'll give you... I don't know, it's like the... I feel like the shotgun's just like the way to go with the survivors currently. Because it's not like I have to snipe them at all. If a juggernaut comes by and they light it up with a shotgun, I mean, come and get it. You can have the choke on also. So Taffy, switch over to her.
Itching to kick some asses right now. Let's go make an example out of these guys.
Taffy, calm the fuck down. Come on. It's still early.
Drop by if you get a chance. We've got something that might help you.
Jeez, she's all piss and vinegar today. Our health, we'd have the first aid kit to get up, which I'm just gonna go ahead and do, because screw it. I mean, really. Wow, you got a lot of stuff on you. Oh, right, yeah, you were with me for that. That's right, and the anti-material rifle. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and store that away for a moment. I will take that M4. With the silencer. And some spare ammo. And this ammo 556, was I able to make that? I feel like no.
Not happening.
I don't have an ammo press at all in this save, right? We'd had to just do the sword ammo thing and just roll the dice. Tiradas, hello, hello. Finally able to catch a stream. Hey, good to have you. Welcome. Hope you have a good time. Could you imagine if Twitch had like buttons? Oh god. That sounds horrible. Base wide water, yeah, sure. May as well keep people happy. Yeah, as far as ammo goes, I don't think there's a whole lot I can do for that right now. We'd have to just wait for some trader to come by with the press. I did have that with the save that I'm doing with my wife on the side. I had a trader come by and they just had a bunch of guns and a bunch of ammo presses and a couple magazines. That was great. Don't give them ideas. I don't think they'd listen to me. I don't think Twitch cares. So where are we going? That's hugely not helpful, actually.
Check out the stuff.
Ah, over there. Oh, well, let's talk to Hager to receive their gift. I guess we'll talk to Hager, sure. It seems like it's wanting me to leave the zone, is that right? Alright, yeah, no toolkits. Alright, we were just like throwing vehicles around for a little while. You got gas? No. Oh, you don't. Alright, well, gas we can grab at least. That's okay. Everything is smoking. Yeah, this is Yeti's place. All the vehicles are all dinged up like crumpled tissue paper and they're on fire a bit. That's him. That's the guy. We'll try for this. That's okay. Yeah, I don't like like buttons in general. There's better ways to do it. If you give people the idea that it's as easy to fuck somebody over by a single click of a button, they're gonna take advantage of that. Oh shit, there are a lot of dudes around, and we don't have a door, and we're already smoking. Fantastic. Hello, Kieran. How you doing? Personally, doing okay, but I'm pretty tired today. Kingdom for a 762 ammo press in your game? Man, yeah, me too. That'd be great. Any ammo press, really. I thought I got an ammo press. Like, last stream I thought we got one. Maybe not, though. I did throw vehicles around for the comedy of it. That is true. I'm not complaining that they're smoking. I understand why. I'm not understanding why we're just getting so much random influence, though. I'm not doing anything. We just get influence. How much do we have now? Damn near 4,000 influence we're sitting on. What? Will it be a short 4-hour stream today? Man, if only. I mean, it's gonna be the normal length, probably about 3.5 hours. Don't shoot my car. Don't be stuck inside my car. Yeah, she's stuck inside the car. Stop shooting my vehicle, please. Well, so how's this gonna work? Oh, just like that. Please stop.
Yeah, we're one step away from pooping it.
Okay. There's a fire we all know and love. Hello, hi, I'm here to help. I'll take your gift. Please tell me it's a tractor. Don't run away from me. Met up with some of the other locals that you've helped out, and well, we managed to procure some goodies that I think will help you out. Like a vehicle? Some soda can bombs. Really? That's like an insult, basically. That's like leaving a 2-cent tip. Like, no, I didn't forget to tip you. You just did poopy. Soda can bomb, I guess. I guess it's better than nothing, but geez, only just, yeah? Alright. So yeah, what's... Okay, yeah, they're just over there. Got it. No problem. Well, let's drive this time bomb home. Everybody watch out. Yeah, this way. It's nice calming sound, the fire. Reminds me of simpler times. Yeah, let's not off-road it either. I was thinking like, oh, we can off-road it, it'll be fine. Nah. When has it ever actually been fine when I decide to off-road it? Thank you, Espla. 2 bits. What was it that a bit used to be? Like an IRL non-Twitch bit? Was that 15 cents? Something shaving a haircut, 2 bits? So it was 30 cents or something like that? Maybe this time I off-roaded and it's fine. Maybe today's the day that I can drive proper. Granted, we're only like 5 minutes into it and I've already got a vehicle from non-smoking to flaming. So I feel like it's not the day, but maybe we're just warming up. Get it? Because we're on fire, and fire's warming up. Anyone? Hello? What's the trader's legacy bonus? Because the trader was the one that I was probably like kind of the least interested in the trader. I assume that's like a cool fancy building that allows you to make luxury goods so you can trade and get a lot of influence quickly or so. Thank you, Longbow. Laughing inside. Okay, that's fine. You guys are just laughing too hard, you can't type. That's okay, I get it. I got you. I'd like to bring... Who do we want to bring with? Sorry, Paquito. Fuck, I'm streaming though. Like, I can't... It's not a silent stream. People like my voice, believe it or not. Hey, you know what, Paquito? You got a little bit of fire on you. Where you at? He can come with. Pedro Turret Zero, good morning. How you doing today? What do you got? Some rifle? Anton? Oh, well, yeah, shit. Is Anton healthy? Yeah, he's healthy. Fuck, let's bring Anton.
Can you come help me out with something?
Let's go. Our original 2. That seems fitting, no? You can call traders to you and generate passive influence. Oh, that sounds great. I assume you can't choose what kind of trader, though. That'd be too good, right? 4K influence at the start. 4,000 influence to start with is also pretty insane. Not upgrade kits. Probably want to go for some of those at some point, honestly. I want... repair kits. Oh, right, we could just spend chemicals and parts to make ammo. I gotta remember that. Let's go for an advanced toolkit. And also some normal gas. We'll advance toolkit this guy. Bang, done. Help out with the smoke a lot. We're bringing some soda can bombs. Looking forward to that. Not.
Time to fucking floor it.
Hold on, let me check the map, Anton. Back. We're taking the second major right, or just continue driving. It'll eventually loop. I can't possibly get lost on this one. Only 100 influence for the trader to visit. Yeah, that's really good. Just like a luxury item, maybe 2 depending, and you've made your money back. That ain't bad at all. Oh, right, wait, utility truck. Hold on. Do I have a utility truck? I do, right? I never know what I've got. I was curious about the Viking. That is... Was that this guy? Let's find out. Yeah, utility truck. Yeah, I think I might have been missing the circuit boards too. Because I want to say we wanted to take a look at doing this because I made it a heavy upgrade kit, not realizing that the vehicle upgraded to just the exact same thing. We do now, apparently. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but we do have one.
I just built a sweet new ride. Anyone want to take it out for a spin?
Moon, don't take credit for that. You didn't do anything. What the hell is that? This is not safe. Is there a... Okay. Alright. This looks like a really bad idea. But this is the one with insane fuel capacity though, because we have like, you know, a gas station strapped onto the back.
Looks like we got another zombie here.
Alright. Sure. Smokey Dan watching the RimWorld VOD of the stream you missed. Thought I'd stop in, say hi, wish everyone a joyful weekend. Hey Smokey Dan, thanks for stopping in. Hope you're doing alright. Trader boon for 4,000 influence is good. There's a boon trader at the start to spend that influence on, and there'll be an enclave boon traders where you can keep buying / selling. Oh. Alright. The builder legacy obviously sounds like the best one. Free power and water for the base? Like, that's insane. I think it should be free power or water, not free power and water, but man, I don't know. Not really knowing anything about the other legacy bonuses, for all I know, they're all like a little bit insane. That 4,000 influence is that's huge. Like that's just, you can basically just start with the biggest base. What the heck is this truck? This is the utility truck that we upgraded. It is the Viking that people were talking about with insane fuel capacity. Yeah, fine. Do we have to do this right now? Fuck game, really? Don't ever do that. That's horrible, horrible, horrible design. Never take control away from the player. Never do that bullshit. Unbelievable. Alright, let's park up here. Clear the area a bit. Anton, thank you. Okay. Hunt down the last day's warriors leader, Worky. Oh, we're not even quite there yet. Damn it. Yeah, it was just a message that's just like, oh, you're about to start the final quest, it's permanent what you choose to do here, and blah. Just standard warning thing that lets you know, like, hey.
You guys are me from Mania. I think that's getting clear. Nice to know you got my back.
You had him.
Everyone, please make the sheriff feel welcome.
A fairly large building. There's just a zombie out there that I see. There's also a zombie there behind the truck. Yeah, there's just a couple zombies back there. I think we're okay to jump over this. Wait, did you really not see me? Okay. Let's switch this over to full auto as well.
Spotted someone. What the fuck you think they're up to?
My dear sheriff, you don't really think you can stop us, do you?
I'm the law in this town. For the murder of my friends, I sentence you to death, asshole.
I don't actually see you, it's too dark.
This is what I like to see.
Oh. Like, I actually don't see you. It is genuinely too dark. Distracted by a zombie.
Time for you to go straight to hell.
Ooh, there's a bunch of them. Hold on. Let's fall back again. Unhandled target type? What was that just then? Oh, there's a couple over there. There's one out back, it looks like. Yeah. Like shooting through the wall.
I should reload.
Should have brought more ammo, I think.
Oh, goody.
And the gun's breaking. Oh, perfect. That's what we like.
Say your prayers, asshole.
I think she just had like a poopy handgun though. Also damaged. Great. Splat.
Got a zombie coming in.
Anton's speaking some noise. I think he's trying to aggro onto something that he technically shouldn't be, and the game's throwing an error, and for some reason it's telling me about it.
We in this shit now.
I would guess he's up on the roof.
Time for you to go straight to hell.
Compass ain't saying anybody's around, so I'm not sure they actually know where I am. Disco Crisco, nice name. Just wanted to say you've been enjoying the royalty series on YouTube. Hey, nice. Thanks for stopping in. How you doing today? I guess we'll take it. Like, it's okay for, like, in a pinch, I suppose. Yeah, this is just nothing over here. Ooh, a big safe thing. That might have a gun in it. The silencer massively reduces gun durability, just about sniper rifles, revolvers are best for him. Oh, really?
Step 2, find useful stuff.
Okay. I just been putting the silencers on everything. Because, you know, silencers. Reduces noise by 2/3 and halves effective range, slightly reduces kick. And yeah, noticeably decreases the number of shots taken before the weapon becomes damaged. I see. Well, it's too late now, right? Like, does this get worse? Might as well throw it back on. Sleepy, been watching IRL stuff all night? Ah. Well, hey, a lot of people fall asleep to my stuff, so maybe it works okay for you. And a couple more up here. Yeah, 2 of them. I think they're up top, Anton. Oh, you meant zombies. They are up top, right? Yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are definitely up top.
Fire in the hole!
Enjoy it. It's a bit rude that it wants me just to climb up the ladder.
Screamer!
Fuck you, a screamer? Don't bang those. Those are yucky. Hey.
Grenade!
Hey. Oh. Hey.
Almost
Why not, right? Seems to be doing something.
And I'm out. should reload.
Reload faster. Anton, hello?
All right.
I wanna put you in the fucking ground.
Fucking hell. Anton, hello?
I did it again. So, this is what establishing law and order feels like, huh?
Anton, thanks for the
Get used
backup.
to this.
God damn it. What the hell? What a horrible thing that is. Up the line and there's 3 assholes there with guns pointing at you.
This kind of speech doesn't come easy to me. Yeah, big surprise. We stuck together and we built something that can last. And I say we can do it again, in the next town, and the one after that. It damn sure won't ever be easy. But hey, what else is new?
Oh. Yeah, that mission site, if I was on Nightmare, that would have been garbage. We would have had to have, like, called for artillery on the roof and everything. So we got standard and, Dread Zone Sheriff or so. Can keep up to 50 survivors for future communities. Select any that you want to remove. Well, I mean, may as well keep everybody, right? Because they're all, like, kind of badass. Oh, I see. I don't want to remove any of them. Got it. Incoming all of them. That's what we're after. Everyone except Moon Moon. Just, like, kick her out. Nah, not her. Yeah. No, the bleeding skull was the thing that's like, I feel like this isn't right. You got it. Sure. Keep them all. Oh. Credits. I don't actually care about credits. So now if I were to manage communities, yeah, it's now an empty community. Got it. But they are available then for another time if we were to go with another one, just hypothetically. I might try out Heartland after this, or the other... There's like 2 other game modes going on. I don't really know anything about any of them. You can choose up to 2 legacies, that's nice. A pile of high quality loot from old friends once a day. Alright, I mean, maybe, I guess. And then choosing survivors. Survivor from previous community, you can just like straight up choose them. Or we can fill out with random survivors. Alright. So that's nice. Daybreak is a horde thing, it's not very good. Yeah, I'm not actually committing with this. I was just kind of checking that out. Daybreak gives you, like, prestige, though, I think, which you can spend on certain things. In Heartland, I was told was the State of Decay 1 map thing, but I don't know anything Other than that, special story-focused experience designed for players already experienced with State of Decay 2, entirely separate from the main game, though your friends can bring Survivor from their communities into your Heartland game. Right, but it'd be going just single player. Check it out and see? I don't know. The last Wilkerson. Car chopping and administration. Weaponsmithing and police procedure. And that's it. Oh. Okay. A defiant young woman travels to the Trumball Valley along with her loving but emotionally distant aunt in search of her estranged father. When her father doesn't turn out to be who she thought he was, she must grapple with her identity and find strength to fight the growing threat of blood plague that is overtaking the valley. Or a grizzled ex-con must pair up with an idealistic young cop to travel to radio-silent Trumbull Valley in order to track down a valuable ally. Though these unlikely traveling companions must overcome their differences and learn to work together before the insidious blood plague overtakes the valley. These are like Netflix series descriptions. These are horrible. What the hell? I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit interested in card chopping and administration, I suppose. All right, Clarice and Aunt Phi.
Echo Actual, this is Echo 1. Do you copy? It's been 17 days since we received your last message, and our situation continues to decline. I need more soldiers, Colonel, or this operation cannot succeed. Echo Actual, please respond. Can anyone hear me? Is anyone out there?
What was that? Multiplayer unlocked. Set your preference private. Actually, offline. That's the one. Quincy has cooler IMO because the cop girl can search containers fast without ever triggering loud noise.
Your mom loved visiting this place. It killed her to leave it all behind.
Make contact with local survivors.
Vodka that killed Mom? I know I was only 6 at the time, but I was there.
The Jurassic Junction. Nice. Alright. Sure. Make contact with survivors, and there's the lost sheep there. Fine. AR-15, some ammo, painkillers, and a vial of plague cure. And I can't switch to her. Alright. Base stuff. This is all basically the same. So is this just a, you mentioned it being story mode, so is it just like a custom map from State of Decay 1 brought into State of Decay 2, and it's just like, just a bit more scripted? Basically a smaller version of State of Decay 1 map, missing the northern parts. Okay.
I don't know, but it just saw us.
Holy shit, really?
Luis, watch out!
I can't aim. Can I finish this guy off real quick? Kind of, sort of.
I need a breather.
You know, honestly, it'd be easier if this other lady wasn't here. Keeps getting in the way and this thing's jerking around on me. Hold on, I gotta sit here and play with the magazine for an hour. Oh, that's a way to spend an entire magazine.
He knows more about this place.
Good start.
For once, we're in total agreement.
Pizarra, hello. Long Dark was a ass of a game. I liked the tutorial, but I tried out streaming some months ago. sandbox thing? Fuck, I hated it. It was miserable.
That thing's been lurking around here all day.
Aunt Fee, we should see if this guy knows my dad.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to chat with him.
Do you know my
I
dad?
know everybody in this valley. You're not from around here, are you?
No, we came here looking for someone important to me.
My
Tell
dad.
you what, if you help me out, I can probably point you in the right direction.
Yeah, no, the sandbox of Long Dark was like horrible.
Look, I'm trying to take back my home from the zombies that killed all my friends. Will you help me?
Sure.
Excellent. Let's go fuck some shit up.
Oh, but only because you call yourself the Jurassic Junction, and I think that is just like probably the coolest wrestling name ever. I want to be introduced as the Jurassic Junction. I think that'd be fantastic. Why does State of Decay feel so noodly / low gravity? I feel like just janky? Like really janky. The combat of it's only okay. Did I have a special skill with melee? Not just in general? Okay. Okay. So the bladed weapon it is. Like, I've had so many times a, like, whatever I'm fighting just do this insane turn to basically teleport behind me. And hit me. Even though I was really definitely juking it. Like, I didn't use the game's C dodge thing. I actually manually went around the thing, and I guess that's what allowed it to get me, but, man. Stealth is also, like, way too potent, in my opinion.
Not bad. Not bad.
Ah, first aid kit. Hold on. Am I allowed to, like, switch to people yet, or? Guess not. So, we'll put away the tire iron and hatchet, take the deodorant stick, don't want the hatchet, and a first aid kit. Yes. And since we're completely full and I can't switch people, I guess we'll go. Although it does look like there's a vehicle. It's just on the way, so we can probably go a little back and forth. Get to Malik's car. I'm assuming that's his car. Oh, this looks great. This is... Wow, your driving skill and I... Wow, we get along great. Whoa, that's a lot of trunk space, too. I guess it's got the thing on top, huh? Alright. Yeah, start... store all of that away, basically. I'll be right back.
Stay alert in here, okay?
I need a break. No sight nor scent of Zeds.
Totally raiding this dude's house.
Okay, time to put this place behind us.
And we can technically claim it, but like, yeah, we don't have any influence to start with, so pass on that. The pack we don't want. The weapons I dropped, I guess we'll take again. You never know. Come to New Zealand, you can buy one of those for 600 bucks. I'll take 2. That sounds perfect.
Trumbull Valley used to be a nice place, if you could believe that.
I don't believe it.
When we were kids, our folks would take us up to Mount Tanner for the weekend.
Oh, you're full of shit.
We hadn't gotten here yet.
Seems like there's no such thing as a safe place anymore.
Uh-huh. Okay. Ah, just over there. But like, your fuel situation's pretty awful. I think we just go on foot. Or go on foot and off-road it.
Oh look, a freak. How nice.
That way we can stealth a bunch of stuff along the way. There's a screamer zombie. Does stealthing a screamer work? I forget. Yeah, it does. Alright. And looks like we can climb that. If we could find a safe way down. Which, I'm gonna say no. We'll take the long way across the bridge, how about? Well, that went well.
Now take its head off.
I did not know she had that ability.
Won't work.
Walked into a rock and she decided to jump and make a bunch of noise. Ugh. Transition between animations and lack of momentum when turning. Well, it has really severe rubber bending, and you see it sometimes when you go to execute. Sometimes it'll lock onto something that's actually nowhere near you, but your character just like dead-ass sprints in their direction, taking impossible routes. Sometimes just straight up teleporting, from what I understand. It's a weird system they've got in place for it. It's it's a console game, so it's like super heavily dependent on animations, and the way it switches between animations isn't that great. Which is fine. It's fair enough. Yeah, so this is 100% plague zombies, huh? Was State of Decay 1 like this at all, or did State of Decay 1 also have just regular zombies? And because I don't know how this compares to State of Decay 1 at all. I think you're number 1. You're number 2. And number 3. Much like Snack, we're not bound by time or space. Just go around killing things with not a single care for any laws and physics or anything like that. We just moida. Basically the same, but less overall features and only one map. Right. Had a really cool mode though called Breakout, which isn't in this game. Alright. Tell me about it. Because that's what I kind of figured, was some people were like, State of Decay 2, it's basically the State of Decay 1, but it's like, I imagine State of Decay 2, the maps were a new thing, the character variations were probably a bit new and expanded upon.
Okay, that's the place.
More just general everything.
Called Jurassic Junction.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and my friends are probably still shambling around inside.
Right. Sorry. In that case, how about we get you some fucking payback?
Jurassic Junction, man. A minute 12. Excuse me? What? Why is there a time limit to retake it? Okay. Fine. Do I want my handgun? I guess we'll keep the handgun. Oh, the rifle's away, so I don't care what you think, really. Wow, there's a lot of things here.
Come on, guys. Let's show the Zeds what we're made of.
Why is there a time limit, though? That's what I don't understand. Whoops. Great start. I can't shoot through fencing. Hope you guys doing okay over there. Feel free to like fight back and stuff. It's okay. Completely out of stamina. Doing all right. So, exhausted. Thank you for finally firing your gun.
I'm tired.
Maybe help her out though?
There goes my last shot.
Yeah, that was that. I have not had a chance to warm up with the aim yet. Time limit's gone now.
Yeah, it worked.
Chop. And there's one more on this far side. Getting some Fallout New Vegas vibes from this thing. How you doing with that infection? You were fighting for a little while there. 83%? And no problem. Maybe I give you... Oh, you already have a rucksack. Never mind. And you can't carry one. Okay. That's fine. I think it's just this one last one anyway. Hey-ya! Hey!
Are we done here? I think we're done.
Well, everything's vanishing, so I think so.
Thanks for the help. It doesn't bring my friends back, but at least they're at rest now. You're both welcome to stay here as long as you need. I could use the company.
I will
You're welcome.
drop off
Thanks.
basically all of the things. Rucksacks are going... Where we got rucksacks going? Ah, just here.
I had all these big plans for our garden. Maybe I can get back to it.
Damn, too loud.
What? I just saw that door close. Where'd you go, Aunt Fee? Oh, straight to bed. She's all tuckered out.
What's up, Luis?
The closer we get to running out of cure, the closer we are to a total fucking disaster.
Right, and then the dudes to loot. Toolkit and gas for his nasty ass vehicle. Everything but the last line is crossed out. Jen, I want to tell you. Jen, you should know. Hey Jen, how's it going? I never thought I'd feel this again. Jen, I need to say this before it's too late. Oh god, it's a YouTube apology video. Fuck. Burn it. Destroy it. We can't have anybody know about that. Ooh.
Quickly dropping in for my monthly support.
That was noisy.
Have a good one. It's back to work for me in a couple of minutes.
Ed Sard, thank you very much. Twitch Prime, nonetheless. 8 months next month for your promotion. Thank you, thank you. Have a nice day at work, Ed Sard. Thanks for stopping in. Was it really just 2 dudes to loot? Alright. Jen's Jurassic Journal, entry 114. I haven't heard any radio broadcasts from that Twain guy in a while. I wonder if he's still in the network. Come to think of it, I haven't heard chatter from anyone outside the valley in days. I should probably be worried about that, but rebuilding our walls is more important than some dumb radio broadcasts. Well, don't let them hear you say that. They like their radio broadcast. It's kind of what they're all about. I'll just bring the one repair kit and one gas. I don't think I really need a whole lot more than that. And, well, back to the vehicle we go. Although... Oh, repair depot, 50 a day. Cool. We need... I assume this gives me like a fuel a day or something like that. The base defenses, I think it'd be a good bet. There's also the medical tent. Passively heals the community, 3 plague treatment beds, and accepts infirmary mods. The plague cure. I got one on me though. And an unused medical annex? Alright, sure. Farming complex. Alright, well, send one dude on that. Yeah, the 2 dudes on that. There's no threat level for all these repairs? Okay. Cool, cool. While they do that, let's get that vehicle.
See y'all later. Hopefully.
No, probably not. I'm gonna die. Give me like 12 seconds. Love her laying face down and talking to without moving anything but her mouth. Yeah, she's really tired. She's had a really long day. We walked a few meters. Although, to be fair, she did fight off like a little mini horde of red dudes, so, you know, I guess she did die.
Holy shit. You think that baby still runs?
A military truck. What is that? Army checkpoint and another utility truck.
That's enough looking around for now.
Medical truck, screamer. Wait, medical truck, medical tent. That's the one. Well, let's get his car because he's got the best car. It's also got our stuff in it. So I extra care about it. Every survivor in this is unique. There's no replacements. The tiny car has the most... Well, isn't that the same with, just in general? Like, if Moon dies, there's only one Moon. Or do you mean, like, there's exactly one medic and one mechanic and... all that? Because that would be a bit rougher then. Enormous fuel storage and fuel extraction. Okay, so what do we got? Plus 100 max fuel storage, plus 4 per day? Good God. Alright, that's fuel taken care of. Let's repair the beds. And also the eatery. Damn. Actually, around this way might work also. Every character in Heartland is unique, so there's no random achieves or enclaves for replacements. Makes their souls much more succulent. Cretaceous Crossing, Triassic Intersection, and Jurassic Junction. The 3 pieces of Dinosaur Triforce. Is that what they're called? Oh my god.
Oh, this again. Fabulous.
Energy drink. I never use the energy drink enough. It is insanity for spamming abilities. Like the one where you chop down at their feet and take out legs. You can just spam that with an energy drink and disable everything.
Useful stuff.
It is really, really good. This is bringing me into the river. So maybe this way doesn't actually work. But... We looted the campsite. So that's okay still. Just having a little bit of a dig. Good boy. The benefit of everything being the plague zombies is you get a lot of plague samples. Then if I were to get a crossbow, we could get a nice little stockpile of the stuff. Yeah, you saw me. It looks like there was maybe a way up over there. Ah, well. Dry zombies or moist zombies? Is that what we're calling the blood plague ones? Moist zombies? Because the blood on the outside, right? That makes them a bit moist. I feel like if I saw somebody covered in blood, I wouldn't be like, boy, you're moist. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Depends who they are. Depends how well I know them. Alright. Bit of fuel, bit of repair. Got the good gun in here, which I'll actually take real quick, because I have a slot for that. There we are. You can have... I don't know, that ammo or something. I'm not too fussed.
This stuff looked useful, so I brought it home.
Even the specials are all red here. Yeah, notice that. Fucking that red ferrule right at the start. Took an entire magazine to bring that thing down. I hate them. If you can line up a headshot, they're not that bad at all, but until then. This thing drives a bit heavier than the car I know and love. Unless I'm just upgraded or used to the upgraded one that much, which could be. Could be. Yeah, put the first aid kit away. First aid kit away. I will put the plague cure away. Everything. All of it. Get it all out of you. We'll see about looting. The general house is around. Sounded like something just burrowed. Getting some chrysalid flashbacks. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't want to have to fight a chrysalid. Ugh, or a tentaculate. Icky. Hello. I'm sure it's clear. If we're fighting the blood plague dudes, they tend to make a lot of noise just existing, so at least you know if there's one around.
Why can't everywhere be this quiet?
Put a wing on the car? Mind control it. Well, mind control a tentaculate? That sounds dirty. I don't know about that. Two more containers. What do we got? "22 light bolts." Very nice. Could be outside still. Yeah, it was. What happens if a tentaculate zombifies a tentaculate?
The place has been bled dry. Time to move on.
I mean, you'd kill it, it turns into a zombie, falls from the sky. You kill that, and it turns into another tentaculate. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't want to think about this. Nah, fine, we'll drive a little bit. Fuck, with the gas station thing that we've got, 4 fuel per day, that's insanity. May as well drive this thing, you know, 10 feet. Hey, who's in there? Make yourselves known.
It's locked. Figures.
Smash. Well, now I just feel like a home invader. That dude was like coming to greet me at the door and everything, and I just come kicking it down. Ah. Alright, well, my house now. Oh, geez, hi. So much for hearing them all the time. Alright, maybe we'll take it a little bit slow.
Sick and die out here. I'm declaring this location SoD free.
You think she's pulling out the walkie-talkie to tell everybody, like, every little thing she says? That'd be an interesting trait. Used to be a mic spammer. Ugh. Like -2 influence per day or something like that. Trust ready to violate guest right?
Yeah, I just fucked up real bad.
The very second I touch shift. Yeah, okay, fine. Start bashing on it. Come on now. Both of you? I mean, it's just like The Sims, right? You go over to somebody's house, uninvited, get welcomed in. You start cooking. They ask you not to, but like, I'm fucking hungry and they don't have food out. They should have been expecting me.
I'm gonna need a lighter load soon.
They end up booting you out, of course, like as soon as you put it in the stove. And then they tend to leave it there, and I'm surprised that more houses aren't burning down in The Sims. That's a weird one, isn't it?
We're done here. Damn, too loud.
Probably not gonna find more light bolts. Or crowbars, so we'll get a stack of those going in the car. Painkillers could probably find. You think it's a good idea to grab one of the houses? Once you get influence, or you pull some nasty feral jug spawns near base. Oh, just from spawning like right outside? Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know, maybe? Maybe? I never really bothered with taking outposts just to keep an area clear. I probably shoulda. Hey! I love that animation. Yeah, zombies can spawn in the right areas. Yeah, I got that. I never bothered with it at all. It was never really much of an issue. If there's a juggernaut outside the base, I just drove by him, gave him a honk every now and then. You know? It's kind of whatever. The few times they do bust into your place and you gotta fight them in there, but once I realized that people have infinite ammo, that became much less of an issue. The first time it was pretty terrifying. It was one of the blood plague juggernauts too, to make it a little bit worse. That was pretty miserable. That sucked to fight off. Wow, this was actually empty? Oh, that's garbage. Oh, because these guys are hogging it all. Jeez. Yeah, juggalo not. Sure. I feel like they're not just moist, but sticky moist. Oh, absolutely sticky moist. You ever felt blood when it's been sitting for a little while? Ugh. Definitely sticky to moist. Just tacky overall. It's probably why they're so loud.
Not bad. Not bad.
Urge to fast search rising. Really want to. Do we care about bag of snacks? I don't care about a bag of snacks. We'll leave that be.
Nice.
I guess the gun. Thought you saw a dry zombie? Oh, probably just the render distance being a bit strange. Looks like everybody is sufficiently moist here, ready to move on. But yeah, as far as like juggernauts and stuff outside base, for the most part, they just like things will follow you a little bit, but they just kind of get distracted part way when you're in the outpost, and they kind of stop engaging. They don't fully reset. Like if I were to start shit with them, they would definitely come at me. But it takes a bit of work, in my experience anyway. We're full up on ammo apparently. What can we do about that? Explosives and decoys. Well, I mean, 9 Molotovs? Holy hell. For 2 fuel, may as well. We're over by 2. Well, I guess we'll pull out an ammo bag from the from storage. Let's throw that in the car or on the ground or something like that. That's fine. I don't really have anything to spend it on currently. Likely use one of the nearby vehicles as just a holding spot for a lot of the supply bags.
Worked hard to build this place up. It was worth it.
The repair depot. Toolkits, repairs, salvage. Yeah. Tower. Can't upgrade that. We need drill instruction. This is just making gas cans. Farming complex. We can upgrade that. That wouldn't be too bad. It takes 16 minutes, 48 seconds. There's also... sniper tower. The staging area, kind of maybe. I never bothered with the staging area. It sounds neat though. Reducing facility maintenance costs to 0 and speeds up the build times. It sounds nice. Just something I have in there temporarily. Largely just lacking people who have the skills that we need to make stuff. So I guess we just carry on with what it wants me to do. We wanted, what, 3 of these or something? Was that right? Just one was enough, huh? Well. Ahem. Malik, what do you like? Ah, you're the farmer. Okay. So you're doing the farming. You've got mechanics and car chopping. Improve at the vehicle depot or with any action that improves mechanic skills. Sure. And administration. Reduced food consumed in global action build speed plus 50%. Okay, and this does stack up to a max of minus 75%, which is pretty insane. All happened to all the survivors. This is a different game mode. We ended up beating it before. So we're going with the Heartland Campaign, apparently, which is like the State of Decay 1 map. There's just like, it sounds like there's just like a mechanic on the map and a medic on the map and a farmer on the map and all that. So every single person is very, very precious. All the zombies are blood plague zombies and all that kind of stuff. I guess we'll go with you.
To remind all of you that we're low on fuel.
We're low on fuel? No, we generate like a bunch of fuel. I like that this dude's just like watching with a shotgun. Makes me feel pretty good. Can store that away. Take just a handgun. That'll be alright. There it goes. Okay. Other skills wise.
Get back to what I'm here for.
Okay. You can do the flying strike thing. Sure, sure. Alright, he ain't so bad. Survivors in need. Can't locate anybody, but we can locate specific stuff for pretty cheap, only 35. I guess we will head down to like the medic tent and all that and see what all that is down there. You like revolvers because they can't break? Bolt action rifles also can't break, right? They're so slow, and reloading them. Ugh. Ugh. Pretty much not a fan of revolvers in like any game. Well, take you out. You're obnoxious. Few of them coming over. Do they all know where I am, though? None of them know where I am. Uh-huh. Alright. Are you a good ninja? We'll make our way around. Take this guy out, take that guy out, loop around and see who's the best target then. What are moon clips? Yeah, he saw it. Wasn't sure if he caught a glimpse or not. Sneak. Miko, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. What brings you around this time? Bit early for you, ain't it? Just waking up. What skill did we have? Is that the flying strike? Left shift space. Not entirely sure exactly what that is. Oh, that thing. Not sure how I feel about that. It's a weird one. Problem solved, though. Trying to stay up. Oh, you're staying up late. Ah, okay. well. I'm probably the last person to watch if you're trying to stay up late. A lot of people use me to fall asleep, so your mileage may vary. Let me know how it goes, though. Hope you're doing good.
There should be something good in here.
Now, considering this is like an army medical tent thing, usually when I'm inside of these, there's like a few different weapons and stuff going on. They tend to be really worthwhile. Because yeah, we got this huge container to loot and this guy. Both of them probably have a weapon. Have I restarted or why do you only have 3 survivors? Yeah, we're on a new map type thing. We ended up finishing up the campaign. And now I'm in the Heartland mode to see what this is all about.
That is a lot to carry.
That's so much to carry, you're right. Jeez, look at this guy. He's a smart one. Store that away, the weapons away. The ammo, I guess I'll keep. We'll probably find more ammo in there. Yeah, outposting this, maybe. It only gives meds collection, which is, I don't know, kind of okay, because you can also just get meds from farms when you need it. I don't know. I like the outpost thing, but as far as outposts go for resources, I find a lot of them to be a little bit, wow, anti-material rifle. Hi.
This shit is heavy.
I find a lot of them to be not just really worth it, except the houses for the beds. So then that way you can get away from making the, you know, like roofed beds or whatever inside your outpost. You can more easily do something that actually does something for you. No, yeah, well, yeah, water power, of course, too. Absolutely. Yeah, it's only painkillers, it's fine. And then probably up top for the last thing. Ugh. I don't know. Something. Landmines. Well, okay. So that's that. There's a utility truck there we could grab. Army checkpoint with a couple containers to search. Bullets and fuel. Man, there's a lot of stuff down here. Maybe like one of these guys we claim, just because there's so much stuff around, it'd be cool to have this like locked down, you know? Come on. This isn't the car I know and love. It's different. It's changed. It's modified.
Some of it might be useful.
It doesn't have the agility, the spirit that the other one had. Bullets we were passing on, right? Because we're full up with. And we are loaded already. So all that can go. The utility truck does have a bit of fuel. So we'll just go on foot, grab that, and use that for a little bit of storage to mule a little more over. Looks like we already got some respawns going on. That's a bit strange.
Yeah,
it's really strange.
Shot that bloater there.
I'm sure you could. Man, I never saw a black bloater before. The glowy belly is kind of cool. Idea is that you have a lot of influence. You can keep one outpost slot free to dump items and forward missions. Oh, that makes sense. I did that a couple times where it's just like I needed to dump stuff off real quick, so I just took something as an outpost real fast, because it doesn't cost you anything to abandon it. And it comes with fuel too. May as well fuel it. I thought it was kind of funny, the save that I had started with my wife, it starts off and it's like, oh, this is as far as we get because we're out of gas. There is a fucking fuel container inside in the bed of the truck. Like, nobody thought to check the boot? Like, really? Come on. They're not that good at this. I fueled it up and we just continued driving. Yeah, that's what I'm planning on with probably the utility truck. Just park it up and use it for rucksack storage. Because I don't know if I drop that stuff on the ground if it sticks around forever or just a like decent while. I don't really know how that works. I don't trust it. Kind of an old thing with me. A lot of games like way back in the day, you'd leave something out there in the world and it wouldn't stick around at all. But good God, we got ammo covered, certainly. No problem there. The weapon range we can break down for 50 parts, I believe. Zoom. Items don't despawn ever? Abandoned containers. Storage, shelter, house, buy containers. Yeah, we're gonna be wanting to check those out. We'll bring the truck. I think around this way can work. Gently. Perfect. Down the hill. Not to aggro all the things ever in the world. A few is okay, though. Shit, that's a few of them there. Anything else? Looks good. We'll just pretend I took them all out with melee, right? No problem. Become sticky like us, it's your destiny. I don't want to be a sticky boy. Icky. How much random info we memorize over the years for different games. Oh god. Like key bindings and stuff too. Like I still have muscle memory for a lot of games where I push some random button like Q because that used to be a key binding that I had for this game to do some action and it's stuck with me. So I find myself pushing random buttons a lot of the time and oh god. It's awful. On the plus side though, I've got pretty good intuition with games. Like if the game starts introducing a mechanic, I can generally understand the mechanic really quickly because I have other similar games that have a mechanic kind of sort of along the lines of that. So I find myself being able to learn new games really quickly, and I'm able to make assumptions about them and generally be right. So careful. That's kind of cool. That's a nice perk to have. Probably in that container, right? Oh, it's right here. Sweet. Level 69 game literacy. Nice. Yeah, game sense. Yeah, generally, yeah. Pretty much that. So that's nice. It's a bit frustrating playing with somebody who doesn't have very much game sense because, like, you get a hypothesis generally and you understand what it's getting at, but the person you're playing with doesn't really understand, and they're like, well, how do you know that? What makes you think that? It's like, well, it is. It is. I just know it. Been playing games for 32 years now, and it's hard to give you a completely new experience. Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Gameplay fundamentals wise, it's difficult to elaborate on what's already been established for a lot of genres. Like, it's about the best you could do is just hybridize a couple genres together and try to have them influence each other in such a way that it's kind of a new experience, but man, even then, it's tough to do. It's tough to do, and then it's tough to do it well. Like, what was the Kickstart game that I did a look? I think it was like Avalon or something like that, where it was a real-time strategy game top down, but you could also go into a unit's perspective and control them, and I think they had like kind of RPG elements to them as well. Like, that was kind of cool. And then you got a lot of like tower defense games turning into RPGs and that kind of thing. Like, that's always nice, and seeing how they mix them together and the way that they do it, that's always cool. I also find myself kind of going through phases where it's like, honestly, I just want to play a normal first-person shooter. Like State of Decay 2 here, this doesn't really do anything too wild. The colony management aspect is really not hugely there and customizable. There's a lot of buildings you can build, but for the most part, you're going to be building this and that, because without it, life is miserable. So there's not a whole lot of freedom there, really. So it's really just like a third-person survival RPG type deal.
And that's that.
It's like, at its core, it's a bit basic and straightforward, but honestly, that's okay. I'm alright with that. It's bad when you go to work and your fingers immediately go to WSAD. Oh my god, yes. That's just like my default position for my left hand now. Probably not a good thing. You ever play with old school key bindings where like you have to hold Alt to be able to strafe and using the arrow keys to move and all that kind of stuff? You ever go back to games that do that, or purposely bind keys to be like that? Just the ancient feeling just kind of slowly coming back to you.
I can't carry that much.
Oh wow, we're like completely full. All right then. That's fine. We got a pretty good haul there. If we were to claim any of these... What, none of these do anything for me? That can't be right. The house should at least be giving me beds.
This place looks chock full of nothing.
It can't even be claimed? Oh. Well then. Damn. I guess the abandoned containers, I don't know.
Well, that ain't too shabby if I should say so myself.
Ain't too shabby. Ain't too shabby. Hello, Densai. How you doing, man? 11 months. Thank you very much. Next month for your promotion. Happy to have you. Yeah, I guess Meds collection. Like, I may as well get... I was hoping I could get one of these places, like the house, for some beds, because then this area would be safe and, it'd be easier just, like, you know, do trips down here and grab things. But, apparently that's a no-go, so yeah, we'll go for the meds. That's okay. Chappie is a dog food brand? Oh, okay. Your first FPS was Quake, and Gothic was the first first-person RPG. WASD was a thing for them. Wait, did Quake have WSAD? Quake didn't have WSAD, did it? Because Quake was... Fuck, was Quake before or after the first Doom? Shit. I don't remember. That's a lot of bozos. No, fuck, that's a lot of bozos. Help! I made a mistake. I forgot everything respawned over here, like, basically instantly. Okay, normally you guys have more accuracy than that. What are you doing? What are you shooting at up there?
Can't carry that much.
Really? Really? Oh, there we go. Oh my god, 2 bullets left. Default keybinds for Quake were still the cursor keys. Okay. Okay. Quake was way after the first Doom. Okay. Got it. I always get my timeline mixed up. Like, I always want to say that Doom was like the first kind of 2.5D game like that, but I always start questioning myself. Let's sneak our way back in. A little bit of knowing how quickly these guys respawned. But I suppose they want to encourage you to grab more outposts. I guess. Yeah, Duke Nukem, yeah, that's true. Duke Nukem beat him to the punch. Man, Duke Nukem. What an odd one. They got those fantastic things where I think it was like, I forget exactly what you had to do, but you're able to do the like standing kick with both legs and kind of like rocket around the map just doing that. Doing like a standing kick with both legs at the same time. And then of course tipping the strippers. Pixel boobs. Oh. Those were the days. You stay quiet over there, okay? I'm 6 short. All right, come here, Screamer. I'm one influence short right now.
No room for that.
Can I give like a pep talk for 1 influence? All right, let's drop off a bag. Oh, that's annoying. hit that like button so I can get more influence. Oh man. Also offload like all this gun stuff. Yes. I think I'll get a new handgun also.
I think my mom had a postcard from this place. Shit.
Postcard from a gas station? Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, okay, this will still work okay.
Gotta be quieter.
Wow, he's not draining stamina at all. Why has he got infinite stamina right now? Alright, cool.
Oh, this looks like a promising spot for an outpost.
Oh, you don't say. Yoink.
Outpost is done. All fancy and fresh.
And there we go. More of a safe area, generating a little bit of meds for us. Sure. Didn't really boot any of the stuff out, unfortunately, but oh well. Only a couple of them out there. Oh yeah, give someone the 50k. Yeah, they added that anti-material rifle. Can do. Come on. There we go. Parked it. No problem. I'll run a material storage too. All right. Sure. So let's build. Geez, you're kind of a workshop. You don't build the things though. Toolkits, repair, salvage. You can't build though. Fabricator shop. I'd like to have like a fighting gym of some form. I think that'd be great. craft fuel. Provides base-wide water. I mean, like a bigger, better garden? I guess we could just upgrade that. It's a good way to spend some of our materials. Generally, upgrading that for some more storage would be a good bet. We need a little more manpower for it, though, so it'll be a minute.
Space go to waste.
So we got 3 bags of ammo sitting around right now. I guess I'll wheel them into the truck. Store them there for now, because I want to use the car. I don't really want to use the truck too much. It's just a bit fat. And this thing with its cargo space would be really good to have out on the road.
When I look around this place, I can't help but think life finds a way.
Okay, Larice. Whatever you say. Let's go with... I mean, she's still... Everybody's like got the fever and stuff. Wait, do I have a hospital thing yet? Yeah, kind of. We could do... Wasn't there a buff thing? I guess the medical tent can't do the buff thing that like gave everybody much faster recuperation times. We don't have an actual workshop. We don't have an actual hospital. We just have these basic things. So it's a little bit all over. No workshop actual or hospital actual, yeah. Build a lounge for now. Always a cool thing to have just in case. Utilities complex, free power, free water. Needs a pioneer guy though. Red Talent trains people on how to build rapid makeshift infrastructure. Alright. I guess just wait for them to get that built. We'll see about switching over.
What's up, Malik?
To you.
Yo, watch yourself out there.
Wilkerson family ties. Fine. Looking for her dad. Still.
Hey, I'm looking for Mickey Wilkerson. Do you know where I can find him?
You're looking for the Wilkersons. Really? On purpose? Yeah, I guess I can help.
Maybe I bring a cure with me.
That was noisy.
Talk to Malik. Malik.
Look, I know a guy who works with the Wilkersons. It'd be safer than talking to one of them in person. Hey, it's your funeral. Yeah, the guy you want is named Brock. I've seen him scavenging at some bar over in Spencer's Mill. Listen, that's a long walk, so you should gear up and grab a set of wheels.
We should hold on there, Larice. You are not doing this without me.
Like hell I'm not.
You can ride shotgun, but don't try to talk me out of this.
No, she should rest, right? Oh.
I wouldn't dream of it.
No. Alright, fine. Fine. I can cure the infection bar for 1 sample at the medic tent. Per person though, right? That was, this guy. Yeah, won't cure the full-blown plague. But I suppose we could do that. Cool. And a gas can. Where are we heading? Alright, like kind of sort of up into town proper. Well, let's head to the sassy billboard first, scout around, see what there is. Ooh, a cell tower. Probably just go for that first, honestly. Or the water tower if it's tall enough. Because cell towers are tall enough that they give you, like, a massive vision. You can probably see whatever the billboard can see. Yeah, no, samples are totally common here. That's a fair shout to trade one away just to keep the infection down. Cannot argue with that. Hello, spare vehicles. Keep it open. Thank you.
You know, your mother and I kept you away from this town for a reason.
Aunt Fee, I told you not to make this a thing.
You think she pronounces Wi-Fi as
I just want you
Wi-Fi?
to be prepared.
She seems like the type. Well, that's not as tall as I thought it was. I think I hear gunshots in the distance somewhere.
Look sharp. Zombie coming in.
Can't do it. Gotta finish it.
Look at all these samples. I don't even need a crossbow at this rate. Who designed this? What a pain this is.
Boring.
Ugh.
One more building project off the list.
Thank you. Because the lounge is cool because they can just, like, do some activity in the lounge whenever everybody's a little bit upset. So when we inevitably get somebody and we're out of beds, I could just have them, like, you know, take a break or something and everybody's still cool. Alright. So, yeah, that's a lot of things.
One of those. Could that spot be any better for an outpost?
Espresso's a pretty okay spot for an outpost because you can spend, I think, food to get a couple espresso shots, which I think just prevent the, like, max stamina reduction as you're out and about. Like, you just pop that and still use somebody for a little while extra longer if you really need to.
I think we can get that baby up and on the road.
OSHA violations? OSHA doesn't exist. Come on, let's be honest.
Fucking hate plague hearts.
Not a thing. It's just something we tell the new people just to scare them and keep them on track. There's another espresso place. What else we got? What am I missing? Ah. Looking for the last one is kind of the downside of mechanics like this. Above. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay, there it is.
More to see here.
Cliffside camp. Why the alright. With like a blimp flying by overhead. Oh, wow, I'd always wanted to drive one of those. Okay. So, Plague Heart, great. Looking forward to those. Although, as we discovered last stream, just making like a bunch of pipe bombs and spamming those things, no problem.
Shit, where is that damn thing? I know it's around here.
Sounds like someone's in there.
I don't like this, not one bit.
What's this called? The Goodly Digger? Oh, the Woolly Bugger. Alright. The Woolly Bugger. Pub and Eatery. Nice. Up on the mountain is meant to be a hidden weapon? Alright.
Oh shit, no time to chat. We got zombs coming in.
Oh, feel free to finish this guy off for me.
Dear God, I'm tired.
Zombies on all sides, coming in.
Yeah, it worked.
Camera's really not being nice to me right now. We good. We live. Couple more. That's what I wanted you to do. Yeah, some of the floor kill animations are overly long. I really liked the...
We just got a couple more of these things to kill.
when you sneak up on one, some of the weapons you just literally just poke them in the back of the skull and they die. I think it was some form of like a combat knife or so.
Whoa, what a rush. Glad you were here.
So quick and easy. Because then, yeah, you just like, you know, dodge behind them and stab and they're dead. Done. Problem solved.
Do I know you from somewhere? You look familiar.
Looking for Mickey Wilkerson.
Mickey Wilkerson? Shit,
Yeah.
yeah, of course I know him. What, you owe money or something?
No, it's not like that. This is personal.
Whatever you say. You did me a solid back there, so I'll introduce you.
Ah, yeah, the blunt weapon golf swing is that's a really good one too.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yo, I'm right here, you know. Yeah, fine.
Gonna loot your stuff though. And I guess we could outpost this also?
Well, we found everything we
Oh no, we
possibly
won't have
find.
enough influence for it. No way. We have 44 influence. Don't think this place is that cheap. Maybe. I don't think so though.
Looks clear to me.
Probably what, 250 or so? Oh, we can't actually take it. Okay, never mind. I thought it said we could.
So tell me, how do you know Mickey Wilkerson? Are you related?
You mean, am I a Wilkerson? Shit, no. I just work for the family.
Aunt Fee, stop grilling the guy. He's doing us a favor.
All right. God, what a town, huh? All right. The unique buildings can't be outposts. All right. Yeah, next left and follow that for an eternity. No problem. My next left was that? Yeah, okay, it's just dirt path road.
Yeah, that's a screamer, all right.
That's fine. It's an off-road vehicle, right? Easy. It's not as quick and agile as the version that I like, but you know what? It's a pretty good second place contender as far as best vehicles in the game go. I'll take it. I love how they just go flying.
Yo, people, step right up and feed your faces. Thanks to all the crops we're growing.
Farming complex too. Nice, nice. Then if we get a break, we can see what else we can start building in some of those empty slots.
I never liked your mom with that guy, and it made me hate this whole valley. But being out here now, minus the Zeds, I can see why she loved the place. I'm glad I can share it with you.
Was hoping I could pull over here and take a quick look at some building stuff.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, you might want to save your thanks until after you meet the lady in charge. Hey there, Nat. Is Mickey around? I got somebody here who wants to meet him.
Rock, what's wrong with you, bringing strangers into my home?
See? Told you not to thank me too soon.
What a nice house.
Mickey's busy. You can talk to me, girl.
Because I want a one of the gym things, indoor or outdoor. Probably put it indoors. There's not a whole lot of stuff that can be indoors that we need specifically. Go for the fight and gym. Can't upgrade any of this stuff without fancy people. We can upgrade this thing though. So I think next we see about upgrading both of those. Have I called in the Burninator yet? No, I have not. I'm gonna loot your car. I'm a little bit surprised I can actually drive it. Just totally steal their car and take off. Do we have to be sneaking, Brock?
You got something for me?
Okay.
Outlaw chemistry. All right. Downstairs. Out back? There's no like height marker on stuff, so it's hard to know. Just gonna loot them real quick.
That's nice. Ish.
Ah! Okay, got it.
Who are
Hello,
you?
Nat.
Why do you want to talk to my cousin Mickey?
Peace out.
Brock, fuck off. What is your story?
Who are you? Why do you want to talk to my cousin Mickey?
Let's
Dude's
just
such a
say that
creep.
About 20 years ago, Mom and Mickey met up at Mount Tanner.
Is that a fact? Yeah, I think I might remember your mama. She was quite a little spitfire.
Careful, that's my sister you're talking about.
Look, Mom died when I was 6. Is it that crazy that I'd want a chance to get to know my dad?
Well, I admit most folks would never work this hard to meet my dirtbag cousin. Let me think on this a little.
Dude is everywhere.
Back to you.
I guess I've come this far. I can wait, but not for too long.
Come on, Larice. Let's go home and give this woman time to think over what you've told her.
Hey, Larice, come talk to me before you go. If you're part of the family, then I guess I work for you too. Here's a little something for you.
stash of stolen prescription drugs. Thanks. Good. Business. So that's it, we just go? Alright, that's it, we just go. Fine. Oh, sure.
Okay, time to put this place behind us.
So, we leveled a couple things. Wits, the carry capacity crossbow bolt recovery, or the scouting range, enemy detection, and gun durability. I think resourcefulness, because I think the scouting I had grabbed before and the enemy detection and all that, like, it doesn't do much for you. Crossbow bolt recovery is really cool for resourcefulness. So we're going for that. She gets 3 different ones to choose from. So major increase to carry capacity, don't usually care. Sprinting costs less, fatigue accrues more slowly, maybe possibly. Powerhouse, reduced melee stamina hits, good for heavy weapons, we're going for that. Absolutely.
Time for me to go knock down some brainlet.
I had some extra time on my hands, so I scavenged a couple of things.
How? When? Are you also looting these dudes? Cool, good for you.
Cash of materials is really low.
Sure. Low on materials? Oh, yeah, we are. Alright. We will see about finding a few more, I guess.
And our new construction is done.
Yay! Go ahead and go for the improved fitness, whatever thing, get a little bit of experience going.
If that feral tackles me, I'm toast.
Oh, fuck. Get in the cart!
Try to shake it.
Yeah! Yay! I got it! It's important to do an aileron roll to shake zombies off. It's the best way, really. Even though we don't have ailerons, but, you know.
Are you okay?
Honestly, I don't know. It's hard to believe that I've finally met these people.
I get it. Relax. You'll figure it out.
I kind of don't care about her story. Could be a bit of a problem. There were a few buildings up this hill that I'd like to check out. See if I can find a garage for some more materials while we're out and about, you know? Or a new car. I mean, it's a crumply little tissue box, but you know, that's nothing I haven't messed with before. What are you called? Oh. Oh, wait, what?
Process. Whatever happens, I'll be here for you.
I can't get in that.
Yep.
Oh, it's destroyed proper.
Before she drank herself
Oh.
to death.
It looks like it's actually in okay shape, though. All right. Sure. Well, like, garbage shape generally, but, you know. Hello, Lucas Zed. How you doing? Welcome back. Well, yeah, okay shape, like, relatively speaking. I mean, you should have seen what I did to the vehicles before. Like, oof. I really put them through their paces. Guess we can refuel this. It is basically out. Had a long and boring online class. Ugh. Ugh. I would hate online classes. Like, it's convenient being able to do that from home, but I would just hate the whole concept of it. Like, yuck. No thanks. None of this stacks.
be useful.
That's what we're after. If we can find, like, another bag, that'd be really good. But I won't expect it. Especially not in the house. That'll just be parts, probably. So we will, I guess, put that away. We'll continue driving. We'll head home, I suppose. Take the left here, and that'll bring us right home. I don't think I like this mode as much as just the normal whatever.
That would be a freak.
Because this is much less of just an open world adventure. I feel like I'm just kind of being pulled along. General education. General education demand is like your basic things like advanced maths and science and all that kind of stuff to just get you ready for the more fancier specific courses. The idea is to round out your knowledge a little bit before you specialize in something, but it's a pain in the ass and doesn't really work out for anybody. I hate that it's a thing, but it's a requirement. You tend to go to university after high school, spend a couple years there doing general education stuff, and then you can finally learn something you actually give a shit about. I disagree with it, but that's a conversation for another day. That's why I really liked the tech school that I went to, because I only had to do like 2 classes of gen ed, and that was it. And then everything else that I was doing was directly related to getting a certificate. Although I think if you do it right, you can do all the gen ed stuff in 1 year. I think, but man, that'd be a yucky year.
With the right upgrade to that repair depot, I can
Hey,
get my
car
vehicle
chopping.
operation up and running again.
The upgrade to the vehicle depot. Upgrade vehicles, craft repair kits. Yeah. What's that take to actually do? 5 circuitry. Well, convenient.
Time to look around.
It's like it's planned. It certainly feels planned, at least. Maybe it's not. Maybe that actually was a coincidence. And yeah, I guess. Go for it. Yeah. And it's done immediately. So advanced toolkits. We can craft circuitry using parts now. That's great. And then, of course, the vehicle upgrade kits. For more circuitry. Alright. That's kind of cool. We don't necessarily need to power this, so that's okay. Alright. Upgrade the storage first, because we're full on anything food. Yeah, a little bit extra with food. And getting 50 parts per day through the vehicle depot. So every couple days we can just kind of generate circuitry, which is kind of neat. So we could just like AFK here in town and just accumulate a massive stuff.
Just sitting there.
And this is our farm thing. Farming complex 2. Boost yields for a box of seeds. Not worth it currently. Alright though, sure. Kind of a normal-ish looking, yeah, farm. Accepts garden mods, yeah, of course. And it has water for itself, but only itself, yeah, okay. It read a little bit like it may have been water for everything. That would have been insane. Can't upgrade that, don't have the workforce for it. So yeah, I feel like next up would be just heading out, looking for more outposts slash survivors, or maybe taking out the plague heart while it's just there. But to do that, need a bit of power. We can do that. Give it the generator, put some fuel into power, we can make proper explosives and use those explosives to just spam the hell out of that plague heart and take that out. What was Dead State? Dead State, I've seen that a few times. Hello, old dirty moon. How you doing? Welcome. Oh god, allergies are really busting my balls right now. Mode gets more fun when you actually have to do difficult missions rather than follow the personal sob stories. Maybe, possibly, yeah. I'm not really a huge fan of hand holding, especially when I've already, especially when I've already played a bit of it. Lucas Z, 5 gifted subs, thank you very much. Goodness gracious, AFK Killer, definitely no Redhead, Gerbanes, and RK Steel, and Zen Archer 73. Welcome, welcome. Man, that's hugely generous of you. Thank you very much, Lucas Z. Enjoy the poopy emotes. I need to pay somebody for emotes. Like, of all the hot potato people, I've got by far the worst emotes. They're so memey. Every single one of them is like a super in-joke that anybody on the outside would be like, well, what the fuck is this? If anything, people like the axe one the most because, like, it's visibly an axe and it also says axe. And that's okay. It is okay to a degree. I like them. I love the emotes. I think they're great, but I'm in on the joke. Misclick people don't like as much. I think they'd understand misclick more if they actually knew what game it was from. But at least the text of misclick is there, and it generally pervades, I suppose, the meaning. Guess we could build a rain collector too, just to have base-wide water. I'm trying to figure out what to put in the small slots. I have the hardest time with the small slots. The big slots aren't much of an issue. That's mostly just waiting for the fancy people. And we can see about doing that. A game hunter. Alright. Are we healthy? Yeah, generally. Really just waiting on this to upgrade so we can fuel it and make bombs, and then we can head out again. I think I like the sandbox thing more currently, though. But yeah, when I get a little more into this, it might change a bit. And it could be a little more... I don't know, just better, less handholdy overall. Because I really like sandbox experiences where I can just kind of like do my own thing. Like right now I'd be like, okay, well I need materials and stuff so I can build this and that, but this and that can't actually be built until I get survivors. So ordinarily I'd be like, okay, well let's head out and look for survivors, but I'm not entirely sure it's going to be that easy in this. You know? Oh, maybe. You tend to use them anyway? Yeah, I've noticed it, man. You don't mind spamming spamming my emotes. And getting yelled at. I like that in Excelli's Discord channel. You were greatly upsetting somebody with these ugly ass emotes. That was great. 25 parts per, that ain't too bad. 9 pipe bombs. That ought to be enough. That's the downside of this. You missed out on one character when you played this mode and never could make one of the buildings. Yeah, that sounds shitty. Like, I understand the appeal for that. It's not for me though, like at all. But I totally understand the appeal. I know why some people would really like that. They want some reason to be attached to their people, and why they would never want to lose them. But for me, I can just simply be immersed enough that I don't want to lose them just on merit of losing them. Like if Moon died, like we give Moon shit all the time. Like we call her Moon for fuck's sake. But like if she died, that would suck a lot, because I'm generally attached to that character, whether it be in a positive or a negative way. It doesn't really matter. Same thing like with Regina. You know, we had a little story with Regina, and that was that. It's like I don't necessarily need a gameplay mechanic to force me to care about people in such a way, and that's why it's not really for me, I think. We could see about trying out a different map with with a few people of the old colony and just like having another go at it, I suppose. Now that I know what I'm doing with the game, it may not be so bad. Like restarting from scratch. Especially since I got that save going with my wife and everything like that. Like, we got kicked off really quickly with that save. Although I was also not playing on Dread, I was playing on the quote-unquote normal difficulty. So things are quite a lot easier, regardless.
Having a plague heart move in.
How am I physically able to pronounce the R that it also sounds like a V? Regina? Or did I say another R word that sounded a bit like a V? I can tell you why. It's bad equalization. It's me making the best of a poop poop mic and frequency responses and all that, fucking with it. Oh, is your mind just dirty there? Oh, I see. Yeah, it's me putting the emphasis on the wrong syllable. I'm sure it's Regina or something like that, but like, come on. They spell it like that. It's Regina, definitely. No, it has to be. Have I played the Heartbreak DLC? This is what I'm playing right now. I think it's the Heartbreak DLC. That is what I'm playing right now, right? Heartbreak? I think so. It's not Daybreak, so yeah. Heartland. No, Heartland DLC. That's it. Man, getting it mixed up and confusing me. Fucking hell. Yeah, this is the Heartland DLC. Daybreak I've not checked out. I don't know anything about that. I think that's like a base defense type thing, like Call of Duty Zombies type deal or so. Heartbreak is how janky this is. Yeah, speaking of jank, man. We could technically just throw in through the window there. But let's see if we can actually get in there. Because it doesn't matter how much noise we make and how much stuff we pull and how much it spawns, because as soon as it dies, it all goes away anyway. It's the very first play card though, so if this operates in the same manner as, whoa, as before. Oh, it should be really easy to take out and there won't really be a whole lot protecting it. Hammer, please. Nah. Where'd I go? That might be enough. Problem solved. And that's generally how we did the last couple. In that very same manner. There it goes. You just spam pipe bombs and stuff at it. I tried to be really fancy with it, like putting down the radio as a distraction with a couple of the box mines for them to trigger when they went to investigate, and then like while they're out there, I throw a Molotov at the thing and like bash it down real quick while they're distracted. I tried that a couple times and I just couldn't get it to work. So I've just resorted to doing this now, which is fine. It would be Regina. Right, Regina. Got it. A nightmare, it spawns pharaohs, so you really have to look out. It does that also on Dread. Not all the time, but it does, like, and it spits them out right in front of you, too. Terrifying. Ooh, a bell club. I think I want a bell club. That sounds alright. And, we'll take that just to drop it. Because I don't actually want that. I don't want the backpack. What else do we got here? Can be claimed, but no benefit.
Now that's heavy.
Chemicals we'll take. Parts we'll take.
Could I be any louder?
Oh, I could be louder. Give me a minute. Some weapon remains we'll take, definitely. Put the seeds away, I think. I don't think I want that.
We're done here.
And some bendagas. Okay. So that's that with still 4 pipe bombs. Pretty nice.
Hey girl, you really are a Wilkerson. Get your ass over to our place.
Oh yeah, I could see that too. Yeah, the health difference is also on Nightmare. Yeah, absolutely. I really don't want to play Nightmare difficulty because of that. I think that's a really bad way to introduce difficulty.
Nat, I'm on my way.
Okay then. Make sure you're ready to get into some trouble.
Oh, shiny.
Shiny materials. What is it specifically? It's carpeting. Shiny carpeting. Okay, whatever you say. Ooh, passenger van. Wait, where's my car? Before we get too distracted here. Okay, it's down there. Passenger van. Those also have 8 slots, right? And I think they can be upgraded to 9 slots. Heck yeah. There's something fancy over there. Let's give this a drive. I would love a tow rope. I think that'd be tremendous.
Hey, Larice, whatever happens, I'm still here for you, okay?
Yeah, I get it.
Why? Should something happen? Yeah, it's a feral. Ah, that didn't work. Get away.
Bye-bye.
Get away. Yeah, that didn't kill it. Whoa! Ferals will fuck my ride. Shoo, be gone. So we'll see about dropping this off and probably bringing the truck back then to pick up that little car. So then that way we got a couple things with a lot of storage. Yeah. Nightmare's just a chore really, but wanted to give it a shot at least once. Yeah, I can see that. Can definitely see that. XCOM just does more enemies on Superhuman. Yeah, not saying that Superhuman's like the way to do it. At least more enemies is kind of an okay thing. Because, like, like, for zombies, right? The biggest threat for zombies, and I'm going to use Project Zomboid as an example because it's a great zombie game that deserves to be mentioned more often. The threat of zombies is just being surrounded. They're always after you. They never give up. You can't just wait them out. So having a lot of, like, really squishy zombies around as the threat is kind of an okay thing. It sort of works. If you give them 1,000 health instead of like 12 health, then that just makes them really fucking spongy and terrible. That's not difficult. But introducing some more of them to the point where I simply can't have one dude watching a door and picking off the occasional zombie, because now if there's like 30 zombies around, we're making noise, pulling them all over, it's a lot harder to deal with. It's kind of a natural way of increasing difficulty for specifically zombies. Not to say that it works for every enemy type, but for zombies specifically, just the way that they function and mechanically how they are, it sort of works, you know? But if you're just going to adjust health of things, though, ugh,
Damn, too loud.
that's no good. I'm not a fan of that. I've never really seen much appeal in the whole, like, you know, you die in 1 hit, they die in 10 hits type thing. Her, it's hard. That's just, you're just making it a big ball ache then. And if you're gonna throw additional enemies on top of that, then, ugh. Yeah, and fuel-wise, this thing's okay. Could use a repair kit so the door can function, but oh well. You could also, to increase difficulty, I mean, changing the way the AI works generally would be great, but that's much easier said than done. But you could have different functioning special infected and stuff like that on harder difficulties. The type of thing where juggernauts may not appear on the easier difficulties, which would therefore mean that you don't necessarily need to have guns, because guns are typically the way you handle juggernauts. So if you're playing on easy, you don't have to worry about juggernauts, therefore you don't have to worry about guns and ammo, therefore that's an entire mechanic of the game you don't really have to pay too much attention to. You can just go for crossbows and that's fine. But that harder difficulty adding in a thing is now adding in another mechanic that you have to keep in mind and maintain and micromanage. Yeah, I was hoping you'd go left. I brought a gun, right? I'm gonna line up a shot, though. That's the other question. Give some enemies some special moves or feats on higher difficulties that could be interesting. Something like that works really well for RPGs and all that. Like, if you've got a turn-based strategy game or a tactics game going on, like imagine XCOM 2. Easier difficulties, the simple advent dudes, they don't have grenades. On the harder difficulties, they do have grenades. It also changes the pacing at which you encounter things. So, like the grenades thing, I'm not sure if that's actually a thing in XCOM, but that's just an example. But what it does do is it brings in certain enemy types earlier. So like your very first mission will have a sectoid. Stuff like that, just changing the pace and the momentum of the game. And all that. Also a really good way to increase difficulty. For tactics games, giving them more abilities. Good way to increase difficulty. State of Decay 1's breakout mode got harder with each cycle, but they don't touch the HP, just made materials harder to find and more zombie/specials. You like that. Yeah, that can kind of work, but that's sort of, like I said before, a sort of just specifically zombies type thing, just based on how they function. You know, you got some slow, squishy melee unit type thing. Adding more of them definitely makes them more of a threat rather than something you can simply ignore. Don't know where that feral went. It's just over there somewhere. It's sort of in the way of where my vehicle is, so I'd like to take it out. It's doing a pretty okay job of camping. Oh, yeah, there he is. Well, it's not after me yet. I was gonna say, just missed my chance of sneaking up at it and getting a clean headshot. But if he's actually gonna hang out over there by the salon-looking building, saloon. Fuck, a headshot didn't do it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. Is this thing silent? What's going on with that? Oh yeah, integral suppressor to avoid inviting extra guests. Well, that makes a lot of sense. That explains why it's so fat looking at the front. Alright. Cool. Yeah, that dude was like, he was guarding my car. What a piece. Yeah, I didn't even have anything in it. I thought I had a bunch of stuff in there. Well, I guess we can loot real quick then. There was the... Yeah, hey, Big Daddy Auto Repair. You know it, you love it. Grab some components out of there. Dark events in XCOM 2 and Chimera Squad were a nice touch. That works too. It changes the gameplay in a sensical way. Yeah, I think Firaxis did a really good job with difficulty in XCOM. I think they did a fantastic job with it. I really like also that you can put on the like certain mutators to keep things different. Like the dark events are permanent when they happen. Like holy shit. What a ball bust mode that is, huh? But hey, if you want, you can do it. Blood Plague Pharaohs can't be headshot, so good luck. Well, I mean, it still does a bunch of damage. But, yeah, one headshot will open up its weak spot, and then that weak spot, the big red glowy thing seems to be able to be one shot. Revealing that is the trick with him, it seems. Legend in XCOM 2 feels hard but doable, which is great. It is very much doable, yeah. And the nice thing about that also is it's difficult for you to actually lose in XCOM. If you lose a really good soldier, you're certainly behind. Well, you can pick up new soldiers. You can get them trained up relatively quickly. It's not the end of the world. Chimera Squad? It is the end of the fucking world, though. Holy shit. That's not the thing I wanted you to do. Oh, Jesus Christ, my amp. Quick, to the window! Ah!
I need a breather.
I wish I had a bag of chips right now. Ugh. Damn it. Almost. It almost worked. I got my stamina back at least. Someone's banging on the door because he doesn't realize. That's a finisher we like. Oh, that's the finisher we like. That's a good one. It's just you're in and out real quick, real fast. What is this? A bell club. Alright. That's a good one. A nice golf swing. Okay. Where were we? Yeah, like Chimera Squad, you lose the dude, like that's it, that's all, they're gone. They're out of here. Because of how unique they are. It can definitely wreck you.
Not bad.
Yeah, old school XCOM 2. I think that's why I like it so much with the old school XCOMs, is that if you lose a really high ranked soldier, there's probably already a promotion lined up. Like, it's not a huge deal. It's never really over until it's over. However, you can run into the 2 negative months in a row type deal. Or on certain versions of the game, interestingly, if you had a negative month on one save, it carried over across all saves.
I found a couple of things while I was out scavenging.
There's another utility truck over there? Fucking hell. Well, I want to keep my little car, though. I like this thing. You found XCOM 2 to be more forgiving? It was easier to lose in XCOM 1, though. Getting behind on each territory and losing one starts a chain reaction. Okay, well, yeah, XCOM 1 is a different story. Because XCOM 1, you had to be really on top of satellites or something like that, didn't you? Because the satellites influence what zones you're able to do things with, and if you fell behind with launching satellites, then you just didn't have control of the globe anymore. So a lot of the stuff that you would like to do, you simply can't. You literally cannot. Did I ever play Xenonauts? I did. I covered Xenonauts through a lot of it's in development. Maybe all of it. I'm not quite sure. I never did a playthrough of the game when it was officially finally 100% finished because I had burnt out of it really hard and the jankiness of it was finally too much. Looking forward to checking out Xenonauts 2. Like, even if it is just the same game but updated for Unity, I'm kind of okay with that. Because my biggest issue with Xenonauts was just how flat, motionless, and unalive everything was. It was just like, at any time you could stop playing the game and just look at this. It looked like a screenshot all the time, always. There was no motion or movement or anything. It was just dead. However, considering... Where'd that pack go? Considering the fact that it was a really bad engine choice and the engine developers had just kind of abandoned Chris, I sort of understand. It was a tough decision to make, so I'm glad Xenonauts 2 is happening. I hope a lot of people kind of forget about Xenonauts 1, though. Oh, Xenonauts was the first RimWorld for me. Ooh, signal antenna. Tier 2 or higher command center. Just one extra outpost, though, unfortunately. We will put away the... I guess the Molotov. Because a toolkit, I care a lot more about a toolkit than I do a Molotov. Well, actually, no, we got a totally open boot here, so it's fine. I'll take all of it. Jeez, listen to me. Thinking I have to actually make choices here. I actually don't want that pack, though. It's nice because it weighs 0.1, but it's only 6 slots, and that's gross. That's the one. Drop that. There's another shed back here to grab. Implying that XCOM wasn't. Well, XCOM honestly didn't bring me as much. The first major hump in my YouTube channel was Xenonauts and then RimWorld. XCOM was more just like a gradual thing. Like XCOM was just yet another thing that kind of gave a bit of growth, but nothing like... You wouldn't be able to look at a timeline of my channel and be like, ah yes, that was that Terror from the Deep series. Don't mind me. It looked a little bit like I just shoved her over to get to the one laying down. Okay. Oh, that worked quite well. There a release date yet for 2? Nah, nothing yet. I'm still waiting for a an early access build type thing. I was talking to Chris through email, and he said that he'd like to get me in on XCOM 2 and stuff, so I could generally kind of follow it through development again. But
that's a lot of stuff.
So far, nothing. Like, I've yet to get a copy of the game since the Good Old Games demo that happened ages ago. That's still the last time I touched Xenonauts 2. And apparently there is a couple updates to it, and like another early access had gone out to people that I didn't get. I don't know. I feel a little bit forgotten about. That's okay though. I suppose. Sure. Because I didn't back it when it was in for backing, which is why I don't really have an early access type thing. But that's why I wrote to him and I was like, I'll even throw money at you. Like, I thought I backed it, I apparently hadn't. I'm not sure why. I might have been waiting for the next paycheck or something like that. But I offered him money just to be like, hey, sorry. Meant to back it but didn't, thought I did. But he's like, no, it's okay, no worries. Here we are. Oh, I don't have an issue with like super early access stuff. I'm used to that. Like, fuck, that's a good chunk of my YouTube channel is looking at really early access stuff. I can generally see a little bit of like promise and what they're building up to do. It kind of goes back a little bit to the game sense we were talking about earlier, where it's like I've played enough that I generally know what systems they're going for and how they can be improved and all that. So I can play something that's like really rough around the edges and still kind of know what they're going for and if it'll work and stuff. But sometimes the game's a little bit too far gone. I think there's just been one early access game that I played that was like, this is a little bit beyond helping, and I think that was Castle Torgeith, because there wasn't like a single thing in Castle Torgeith that had like redeeming qualities to it. It was just so much of it was bad.
My last group worked hard to build this place up. It was worth it.
Levels for other people? Nothing yet. Okay. Well, get back into fighting. I want to upgrade the outpost center to keep up with the outposts, and then we can put the mod on. I'll take another look at Warband. You mean Bannerlord?
Fine. I've got plans.
Bannerlord was generally good. Bannerlord is just not really a game for me to stream or do Let's Plays on. It's just, the way that I like to play it is very slow and not at all worth watching. So it's nothing that I'd probably record or anything. What else can I upgrade right now? With more materials and stuff, we can just go ahead and upgrade these. So I guess there's that. Probably go for the barracks too. Try to keep morale up because the that's all good stuff to have with high morale. Make rogue stream and I play along. Just do like color commentary for somebody else's gameplay. I don't know. I don't know about that. Oh, right, yeah, need power there too. Well, I've got another portable generator we can throw in. I guess get that going. And that's our manpower used up. So... store those away. Give you the Timberwolf without ammo. Switch over to Malik. Oh, okay, right. We're technically on that mission, huh? All right, fine. I thought I had to go there and that would start it. That's okay. We'll keep the pistol then, I guess. That's fine. We'll use this tent though to get my health and all that restored. Infection? Yeah, definitely an infection. And then remove injuries and trauma for 2 medicine. Fine. Good as new. How'd you end up in Germany, if you're at leisure to say you're from there? Oh, my wife.
That was noisy.
Moved here to generally just be with her. We have a fuel. Let's bring another fuel. I mean, why not, you know? Bring also a toolkit. I don't trust myself. Internet love story. Yeah, actually, it's actually from RimWorld of all things. She was watching somebody do RimWorld gameplay on YouTube, but they weren't uploading fast enough, so she was looking for somebody else and found me, and thought I sounded like an okay enough person, so she added me through Steam. And I had just so happened to have like just finished editing for the day and actually had like a moment to chat with people when she added me, so I accepted her and started chatting straight away. And napalm grenades, fucking hell. And one thing led to another, and here we are. So far, liking it a lot, yeah. Beautiful area. I'm over in Eifel near Aachen. It's fucking gorgeous, really. Hugely better than the cornfield hell that was Illinois in America. Jesus Christ, Midwest United States, not a lot to see. Near France and Netherlands. I could cough and maybe start an international pandemic with Belgium. Very nearby Belgium. Netherlands, a little bit further away, but still pretty close. It's kind of fun being able to tell people that I could catch like 4 or 5 different movies in different countries all in the same day. Like we could go to Belgium to watch a movie and then go up to like the Netherlands or something and have lunch and then down to France for dinner, and it's weird because you don't have that in America. It's just you got America, Canada, and Mexico, and there's border control everywhere, so you don't have that kind of luxury. Could be neighbors. Yeah, could be. Come on, there we go. Yeah, because like Gerolstein and Ramstein aren't really that far away. Aachen is like, I don't know, a super quick train away.
Hey, look at the dead slackjaws.
Help me with these dead slackjaws, thank you.
Wilkerson, he'll do what's needed to survive.
Yeah, look at me doing what's needed to survive, hiding behind you guys with a magnum and shotgun. Look at this fucking guy with like this little teeny tiny sword and a magnum. What's your story? Fucking hell, Brock.
You're gonna find us some detonators.
I am.
And take that useless sack of meat with you.
Alright. I'm in. Point me at it, or okay, you better not double cross. I'll just point me at it.
Come on,
That's fine.
I can handle this myself.
Like I trust you with this? She's going with you. End of story.
Yes, ma'am.
A desert eagle? It's tinted gold. Why is it even tinted gold? Dude. Dude, you need a hood. Like, this is bullshit just because you led one little horde of plague Zeds home one time. Yeah, jeez, I'd never do that. Fuck, I don't even want to know. Let's stick to the job. Jeez, who would be so callous as to bring a horde of things home? Fucking hell. That's across the goddamn map. All right. It's fine. I brought a couple fuels with, so it kind of works out. Speaking of, we need to use one of these now. Ugh. Always remember a joke. USA, there's a concert in the next town only 4 hours away. Europe, are you nuts? I won't drive to France for a concert. Yeah, it's... Ah, fuck, what was it? It was something about, like, in Britain, such and such isn't such and such, but in America, driving, like, 2 hours for this isn't that bad, or something like that. Like, it was just some of the weird things that are normal to Americans that are really awkward for other people. Because, like, yeah, when we moved to Kentucky, it was a 30 to 40 minute drive roughly to, like, to the city, basically. If you wanted to really do anything, because we were so far out in the middle of nowhere. If you were quick, you could do grocery shopping. It takes 20 minutes or so to drive there. Grocery shopping down the highway. It was kind of bad enough that depending on what you were wanting to get, you had to kind of think, do I need to put a cooler and ice in the trunk so we can keep the frozen stuff frozen? Because if you were getting something frozen from the city, it's going to be very melty by the time you get back home, especially with the Kentucky heat. Some of your friends from smaller cities bitch about having to spend 20 minutes to get to school. 20 minutes is kind of quick. Fuck. that ain't bad. I'm okay with it. And a bus for half an hour? I'm okay with it. No problem. Step out and go 500 meters to get to your market. Well, yeah, like if you're like in the city proper, yeah, that's a luxury of doing that. You could just walk everywhere or ride the bike everywhere, which is quite good. Technically, we could do that here too, just the way that the towns and villages are set up in Europe. Everything is like like a 5-minute drive away, basically. So like you could do little hops through villages if you want, and every village has its own little, you know, something or other going on, like a little limbus here and there, or, you know. So you can generally get whatever you want pretty nearby. But in America, fuck, you could drive for, in some areas, a half hour before you get to another town. So everything is just so much more, I get clustered, I suppose, in America. Getting there. Should probably keep an eye out for a scouting thing along the way. A water tower up there we can check out real quick, since we're out here. Lithrangel? Yeah, go get lunch. Yeah, absolutely. Man, food sounds good. We'll probably just be streaming for about another half hour or so. So if you end up having to leave the stream and you want to catch the VOD, about the last half hour or so is what you're after. Hearing about the country mobility in EU just kind of sounds like state mobility in the EU. It's a very fair comparison. Yeah, moving between states in America is just like, okay, you're in the state now. That's how it is here. Like there's a little sign being like, hey, welcome to Belgium. It's like, oh, cool, nice. But yeah, it's pretty much the exact same thing. Class 2? Nah, 3. That's fine.
Here they come.
I kind of forgot I had Brock, actually.
I can't keep this up.
I was sort of getting like a Grand Theft Auto vibe where like if you're driving somebody across the state or across the map, they there's just like this long conversation that they're giving you, but because Brock was here but he wasn't doing that, I like immediately forgot that we had Brock.
Looks pretty empty to me.
It's getting us like, who the hell is this guy helping me out of nowhere? Urban sprawling is what I mean, I think. It could be, I don't know what the term is for it. But it's just you got everybody lives at this town, and it just grows. There's not a lot of small towns nearby because everybody just goes to that town.
On an outpost over there. Like
there are
now.
some little areas that are like they built a house here because it's their farm, and then their kids moved out and built a house over there, and then they moved out, and so you got like some little itty-bitty towns that are like population 40. But with a country as big as America, like you kind of have to have that. Like it'd be a shock if you didn't.
Okay, nothing more to see here.
A comfy green house, mild plague heart. Great, no problem. The fuck is your issue? All right, well, come on, Brock, let's go. Don't be a bitch. Let's go. I hate ladders, man. I'm surprised that didn't kill me. So now, yeah, pretty much already there. Is this our turn? Kind of. It would work.
This is the place. It's not so bad, right?
You are
No, yeah, it's great.
Bullshit.
Louise, think about this. Is getting to know this new family worth risking your life?
I know you
Nah.
can understand this, but I have to know where I came from.
No, it's not.
After we clear out the zombs and grab what we're here for, Nat'll have to respect me.
It's a plague heart, no? This place is looking a bit sticky. It's got the smoke everywhere. Oh. My arch nemesis ladders? Yeah, maybe. Always killed off bad survivors by jumping off of a high tower. Good way to do it. It was just an accident. If they're just leaving, we can just go ahead and move on. Accident? Yeah, a bit. Yeah, a little bit. They fell off a water tower onto their axe. Horrible, horrible accident.
God, I am so sick of plague zombies.
Yeah, me too. So, like, here's the thing, though. I don't have explosives on me. And I don't remember if they're in the car. I wasn't planning on taking out a plague heart. Maybe there's explosives in there?
There's one nasty screamer.
Where's the screamer? Back corner? That's not a screamer, it's got arms.
What a wonderful smell we've discovered.
Let's take the side door. all these fucking zombies vaping up the place like a gaggle of hipsters. Is that what you call a group of hipsters? A gaggle? Nice. Bunch of Dead State bad survivors get to prove their worth by fist fighting through a map. They have a chance, but none ever passed. Nailed him. Next. Anyone else want to do that? That was okay. I want to like knock on this to pull him over. Metal Gear Solid style. I'm here. Hello. There we go. Kinda worked. Oi. Oi. He was ignoring you.
We got incoming from all over.
Alright, fine.
Oh, that guy owe you money or something?
Fine. Let's have a loot. A murder of hipsters? I don't know. Is that the misclick of Yeti's clip you just put in? I threw him under the bus on that one. Nice. Is he meleeing the plague heart right now? All right. Let me know how it goes. How's it going for you?
Find useful stuff.
Sounds a bit like you just spawned a bunch of garbage. Nah. A group of hippopotami is a bloat? Is it really? That's nice. Well, keep at it, Mr. Swordman. Keep at it. Not as much spawns when you do it, apparently. If I touch that thing in melee, it'll go apeshit and spawn 100 things. Well done.
Nice. Now let's find what we're looking for and beat feet out of here.
Nice, nice, nice. Combat knife. Yes, please. I will... I can't drop that. Okay. Where's my car? Let me mule some stuff around real quick. Yeah, I look a little bit like I just kissed him to death. got real close and personal with him.
I should probably take a break before I fall over.
Weapon parts, landscaping supplies. Although we'll hang on to that because it's not taking up inventory spot per se. Put that on. Equip that. Attach the mod. Put that away. Equip that. Keep the samples on me, because I think there's another stack of that we can pick up. Fireworks and bandage. I'm not sure there's going to be more of that.
Not dead yet.
I want to talk to Brock. Okay. A lot more meat in this map? What's that even mean?
Idiots not to turn this into an outpost.
Yeah, combat knife, and just drop the screwdriver. The pistol. Banges, drinks, samples. The backpack, I think we just leave in there, that's fine.
Still a few brainless roaming about.
Oh, there's like one outside somewhere.
Just what I was looking for.
Military Journal Fragment. Day 1. Established fob at illegible. The doc is super creepy when she's excited. Day 2. Nguyen swears he can see the wall grow. I said he was full of shit, and everyone laughed. Everyone except the captain. Day 3. Made contact with local survivors at illegible violent resistance. Why is this illegible? Like, what's his handwriting like? Patrols ordered to avoid individuals identified as Wilkerson family. Day 4, my first patrol in the city. Fuck, Nguyen wasn't lying. We're gonna need more ordnance. Day 5, I fucking hate plague zombies. Day 6, there's shit in this valley I've never seen. Why does the doc not seem surprised? Day 7, Nguyen's dead, so are Kukas and Russell. And still the doc's acting like it's all normal. Fuck. The captain says we're going back in tomorrow. Beth, I'm sorry about how we left things. If I don't see you again, illegible. Journal ends.
Hey, this note mentions
Cool.
the Wilkersons. Did my family have contact with the people who were here?
Shit, they didn't tell you? Nat didn't trust these army guys, so she had Mickey lead a bunch of plague zombies right to their door.
Jesus, that's fucked up.
Yeah, there's probably like 20 or 30, well, maybe like in the 20s for buildings, building interiors. Something like that. And maybe just like a handful of unique ones specifically for a certain quest or something like that. I think there might be more containers outside to loot that that maybe count. Oh, or these. Like houses, there's not a whole lot of different house skins. Pallet storage solution. Increased material storage. Nice. And a case of laser detonators. Military grade detonators are activated via infrared laser light for reliability and safety. Useless to our community, but the right person might find them quite valuable. No function outside of Heartland.
Hey, I found it.
That's what I'm talking about. You know what? I like you. We should hang out.
No.
Thanks. Let's not rush things, okay?
No, I do not. My car's making weird noises. Oh, or it's that. It's probably that making noises, right? Alright, yeah, let's head on back. Old water tower. I'm so tempted to off-road it, but I think we play it safe. I'm so tempted to off-road it, though. Living flush car? Yeah. We've adapted. We just grow our vehicles like on vines.
Fucking horde coming in fast.
Have you seen the typical modern American urban division? You know, growing up, when I saw... I went to somebody's house and they had the exact same house layout that we had. We just had what was apparently called a tri-level. They had the exact same layout. A couple of the rooms were different because of just how they did things, but otherwise it was the exact same. And then I found a second house that was exactly like our house, but just a little bit smaller. Everything was just a little bit smaller. Weirded me out a lot. You can totally off-road it. You see, your use of the word totally there, and the use of the way you said you, leads me to believe that it is in fact not possible for me to off-road it, personally or otherwise. We're gonna have a nice little cruise down this road. McMansion. It was a large house, but America, I mean, a lot of those houses are insanely huge. And then the house we had in Kentucky was a little bit more moderately sized. Modestly sized. But the lawn was insane. Like, my parents had to buy a really fancy new lawnmower that was like massive and had a lot more horsepower to it and speed and everything, just so they could get the lawn mowed in under 4 hours. I think it took them 3.5 hours if they were on the fastest speed to get the whole thing mowed. Unfucking real. Oh, dude, I was dodging and that's not my fault. He ran in front of my car and saw the headlights. He had the deer eyes and everything. You saw it. That's not my fault. Man. Yeah, that's true. If you build out of wood and paper mache, yeah, you can make quite the large house on the cheap. That is very true. Which is weird because for a country that has like every single weather type imaginable, you'd think that they'd have houses a bit more, you know. Just throw all of it in, honestly. We'll figure it out later on.
All this was like one guy's fault. I hope he got eaten first.
I will refresh my ammo. I don't think we'll need any grenades or anything like that. I think this is just like a simple turn-in at this point. But we should upgrade. Yeah, hell, why not? Luxury barracks too. It's only 5 beds rather than 6 beds, but you get another morale boost for it. Why not?
Could I be any louder?
And you had... Okay. Nice. Can you get out? Yeah, just the magazines, which we can store away. There's a little bit extra, but oh well. And we'll put in... Oh, we don't have any manpower for it. I was gonna say just like anywhere the pallets. Ah, well, that's okay. Did I finish X-Cops? What's X-Cops? I'm not sure I ever started X-Cops. Oh, Chimera Squad. No. We got our asses beat doing the Anarchy mission. Like, holy shit, that was insane. And we moved on to something else. That was not an easy mission. Alright, Brock. Let's go. The laser detonators I did keep. Good, good. Beat it twice, once on Veteran and then on Legend. Was it one of those Berserker mission? It was the type of thing where I had to chase some dudes through a few different levels. And it just got to the point where there's just so, like, it was like 18 versus 3 in the final room. It's like, what the fuck? And we got hugely outgunned. Since patched the game and fixed the issues plaguing most players. What was the issues plaguing most players, Ove? Well, I had heard that there was an issue about some of the unique weapons and all that, like vanishing when you change equipment or something like that. I think you warned me about that, in fact. Yeah, that was my turn. Disappearing weapons, armor, and utility items. Okay. So nothing that had actually affected me at that time.
I see a screamer not far.
Because I don't think I really had many issues with it. Just the difficulty curve. It was a little bit extra. A little bit extra. I was also told that if I were to play without the tutorial, it's a bit easier because you get more choice over who you start with. Which sounds like a really cool bet, because some of those operators I didn't really care about at all. There was maybe like 1 or 2 of them that were actually decent. You guys still have this fucking thing in your property? Would you get rid of it, please? I don't want to be doing like grocery shopping and have to dodge that thing every day.
We found what you wanted. Are we done? Am I a Wilkerson now?
I see you even managed to keep that good-for-nothing Brock alive. I'm impressed.
I know that wasn't easy.
She just opens fire on Brock.
Survive out here.
I'm sure he's fine. Aunt Fee was right, your awful people refuse to cooperate. Enclave relationship will not improve. Oh man, I'm actually a little bit tempted to go for that, because like I don't actually give a hell about these people. Hey Mr. Mello, how you doing? Welcome. Good to have you. I think I'd say they're awful people.
Clearly no kin of mine, so get the hell out of here.
Talk to Brock.
Fucking plague zombies.
How you doing, Brock?
You think I could crash at your place?
Oh, nice. Sure.
Really? You mean it? Yes. Hey, Nat, I'm gonna go live with Larice now, okay?
If you're sure you want him, kid, he's all yours.
If you can keep shit for brains out of trouble, then you're welcome to him. Ooh. Yeah, because she just does business, which isn't anything I really care about. I'm not really sure what their enclave benefit would have been.
Let's make a deal.
That sounds fine.
You know. You know. Alright, Brock, hi. Yeah, outlaw chemistry. So if I were to... Oh, I have to lead him back to base first, right? Sure, fine. I'd like to take her card, too. Like, we took her people, we looted her house, we stole her detonators, we take her car.
Watch out for that feral.
Enjoy the feral, I never have to deal with that thing again. Looking forward to that. State of Decay 1, the Enclave here is basically just rednecks. Nice. I'm sure we maybe get an opportunity to kill her at some point. They're still just neutral, So if ever there's an opportunity to reduce relationships with them, we can try for that. See what we can manage. I'd imagine business is just like you gain a little more influence every day or something like that. I like that they sound different. Is that just a sound that they use in State of Decay 1, or is that because they're a blood plague that they have a different sound? This car is surprisingly not exploded. No, it's the best car in the game. Like, this one's a little bit slow because of the roof attachment, I think, but, fucking hell. The, like, more standard sedan version of it, honest to God, I think it's the best vehicle in the game. It's quick, it's agile, it's surprisingly resilient. It blows up, but it's still completely fine. It's ridiculous. State of Decay 1 had no moist zombies. Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently the blood plague dudes were calling them moist because they're all covered in blood. Although really, they'd be like really tacky and sticky and stuff. Be like if you lick a Jolly Rancher, you could like stick it to whatever you want. That'd be these guys.
Thank you.
Okay, yeah, basic lab upgrade.
Don't make me regret this.
That's a reaffirming laugh if I've ever heard one.
I can't believe we found a base as big as this.
So yeah, lab upgrade. That is this guy. Yeah. Cool. Nice. I guess we end it?
Lab facility looks like shit. If you want the good stuff, let me turn it into my own personal anarchy lab.
Yeah, sure. Anarchy lab sounds great, but like I need more materials, and for that I'd have to head out and like loot stuff, but a little bit annoying how far out in the middle of nowhere this is. Would probably have to see if this is in fact traversable and what all is out there. Because this position's kind of garbage. There's not a whole lot nearby. It could be that that's like just how it is. And that's just the I don't know, part of the appeal perhaps, because like look at all the stuff over here. If there is an outpost we could grab out there, we'd be able to keep a lot of stuff safe from spawn, and we could use that to really quickly loot a lot of stuff. That'd be good. I don't know exactly how I feel about this mode though. I think I would generally like just, why is she always exhausted when I leave the map? Is it so tiring? Oh, probably because of the fever. She's just like, that's her idle animation though. That might be. I think I prefer just your standard game mode type thing. I think, well actually no, I want the Timberwolf. Put that on her. Because like I said, I can kind of see the appeal of this mode because it's significantly more guided, and there's a little more like fun and strategy and challenge and trying to get every beneficial survivor recruited. But I don't I think she's shooting just to shoot. I don't really care for that much. I don't really need that much. I like just the quests happening and stuff, and the sandbox appeal. There's a lot more going on for me. So I think if I was to continue with this, I'd be switching back over to State of Decay 2 gameplay stuff rather than this thing. And seeing what we've got for the other maps, because there's 4 maps or 3 maps, and one of them is random, I forget. By random, I mean randomly selecting one of the available maps. Yeah, there's 4 of them. Drucker County, Meager Valley, Cascade Hills, and Providence Ridge. Providence Ridge is what I was playing with. I think I think Cascade Hills is what I'm playing with my wife. So I'd be interested in Meager Valley or Drucker County to see what those are like. Drucker's the one you hate the most. Why's that? Is it just like nothing and desert? It looks like it's a lot of desert and nothing. And then this last one obviously just being random for if you don't really care. I can survive anywhere. Yeah, that's it. I can survive anywhere. It's not that I don't care. It's the smallest and has an annoying layout. Oh, okay. So yeah, could be we go for Meager Valley then and try that out and see what that's all got. It's probably also a bit open because it sounds like it's verdant farmlands. So I don't know. We'll see. But I think I'd be up for that. I don't know if we'd be going through the entire campaign, but we'd definitely be going with a different leader to see how that goes. Probably, I don't know, I guess the builder or something like that.